back to my channel. I know it's been a little while. I've been posting some shorts here and there. I did post, I think, a video like maybe a week or two ago, but I'm back now. But if you want to see like more every day, you can check out my TikTok. It's madison.castile at 17. Also, it's also linked on my bio for my YouTube. So let's get into today's video, which is going to be about vintage girl names that I love, but I necessarily might not be using for my next kid if we have a girl. So let's get into it. And you guys probably have noticed, like, my background's different, so we moved all the office stuff into our master bedroom and finally moved the baby into his own. So it just happens, the list that I made, it's actually in alphabetical order, so we'll start with the letter A. So I like Annabelle, but like I have a name that I really love, and it's kind of family oriented, that's similar to Annabelle in a way. So I can't use that obviously, but I think it's like a sweet, timeless, vintage name though. And it's so cute. And then the next name that I love, but I know several people who have this, like, that are older than me in our family that are named this, is Annette. So it's N-A-N-E-T-T. So my grandma's, I have a plan to name, like, use my grandma's middle name, which is similar to that. So I can't really use that. And then another name is Antonio Nella, which is like really beautiful, but just like Annetta, it's similar to like my grandma's middle name that we plan on using for our next, if it's a girl. So it's just a little similar. And then April. I love the name April, but like a lot of my siblings are all born in April. It's just, and it just doesn't go with like kind of the names that I'm going with. So, but I think it's still cute. I think it's vintage, also unique kind of name. And then now, next is Beatrice. I love the name. I knew people that I went to school and their name was Beatrice, but it's just not really for me. The next name is Barbara. I like it. It's just old school. I don't know what name I can like give my kid as a nickname, like besides like Barb or Barbie, but it's also my husband's friend. That's what his nickname is Barbie, so I can't really use that. Next is Bernadette. I like the name. It's also super long, and it is actually kind of really close to my parents' dog's name. Like, he's a Bernedoodle, so Bernadette, it might be a little hard, but I still think it's really cute. And then to go along with Bernadette is Bernice, which is so close to my parents' dog too. But I think it's such a sweet, timeless name. I think it's so cute when people use that as a baby's name. I think it's really cute. So if it's for you, use it. I love it. This one is hard. You really don't really see as much people with this unless they're really older. Is Bertha. I think it's cute. I think it's like cute. I just wouldn't use it. Just, it sounds like you're saying birth and then add an A. I just can't use it. The next one is really cute. It's Betsy. So I grew up with that fashion designer, Betsy Johnson. So I think it's so cute, but I don't know what I would nickname her. Well, the next name is Biddy, And I guess you could use that as a nickname for Betsy. Another one is Beverly. I love that name. So timeless, unique, and vintage. I think one of the main characters from Seventh Heaven, I think her name is Beverly, and I love her. And that name is so cute for a little girl, and obviously as an adult, it grows up with them. And then Bonnie. It doesn't go with any of our kids' names that we already pre-chose, so I can't really use it. But it is also another timeless, unique name. Bridget. So, as I'm almost 30 in about 3 years right now to next month. From Disney Channel, there was the actress Bridget, but now she has like a PhD. She has like a science company. She's gone places. So I think it's so unique. I just personally couldn't do it. Sounds, I don't know, hard. Like it would be harder for my kids to learn their name. But my other son, his name is Ben and Bridget. It kind of sounds good together, but it doesn't work for me right now. Charlotte. I love the name. I love it when people name their kid that. I just don't like the nickname that you can give Charlotte. I don't like it as like Char or Charlie, but if you name your kid, I like the name. I don't know. I just can't. I don't know what, as a parent, of what I would call my kid. The next name is Colleen. I think the name is really cute. I just personally couldn't use it. So we already have our names picked out, and it just doesn't go with a lot of the names that I have picked out. And we plan on using J as all the kids' middle names. Like have a J name as their middle name. Sorry, my alarm went off. So I just couldn't use it. I don't know, Colleen. I don't know what J name you could use. We have 2 family J names that we're planning on using, and it definitely does not go with Colleen. Or Charlotte too. The next name is Dolly. So it's spelled a little different. It's Dolley. Or I guess you could say Dolly. I like the name. It's cute. But as I already said, I already have a lot of my kids' names already. But as I've been doing these name lists, I've actually seen some that I actually do like. And we might change it up. We'll see. The next name is Doris. I like the name. It's just honestly too old-fashioned for me. Right now, I just couldn't use it. But we'll see in the future when we decide to have another kid. Maybe. We'll see. Dora. I think the name is such a cute vintage name, but after the show, I don't think I can name my kid after Dora the Explorer. I don't know. Not for me. So, the next name is Doris. As I said, pretty old-fashioned and vintage. I just couldn't use it. I love this. It makes me think of Wizard Oz. Is Dorothy. I love it. Maybe we'll see if this could be a tender. Maybe. I think I do love this name. Is Dorothy. You can have her as Dottie. There's other cute little names that you can give her. It's just so cute and timeless. And such a sweet little name. The next name I have is Edith. I knew a girl. I met her whenever I would stay at my grandma's house. Like, she was like related to someone that like lived near my grandma. So I like the name. I just personally couldn't use it right now, but I like that name. The next name is Adeline. I just couldn't do it. I have some other names that are similar to that, and there was also too many Lyns in my family. I have to save that for my sister because she's a Lynn and maybe she can use it. So we'll see. The next name is Eleanor. Also, a really beautiful vintage name. I couldn't use it. Elaine. It's a really, really beautiful name. Personally, I could not use it either, because it's too close to a name that I love that's in our family. As are some other names that are coming right after that's with an E, are so close to the name that I love and is like 100% sure to be either our next daughter or two daughters. It just depends on how it falls. Is Ellie. Obviously, I can't use that right now because it's so close to the name I like. And maybe soon you'll find out what that name is. But I love the name Ellie. I just think it's so cute. I just love it. And then the name that also is like right below it is Eloise. I love that name. So we just went to a first birthday party for my husband's like really good friend. And his daughter's Eloise. And I think it's so cute. And it's just such a fitting name, especially fitting name for her. I just think it's so beautiful. The next name is Ethel. Sorry. I think it's a beautiful name. As I said, it's just too old-fashioned for me, but I think it is a beautiful vintage name for a little girl. The next name is Evelyn. I can't do that. That's my sister's name. That would be a little weird. And then the next name is similar to another name that my husband likes, because my husband's Polish, so it's really close to that name. So this one's Evangelina, or I think it's pronounced I think it's like Evelyn, kind of, in a way. It's Evangeile. It's beautiful. But obviously I can't use it. It's so close to another name that I love. And then the next letter, F. Franny. I like the name. It's just, I don't know. I think it's also like a nickname that you can give if your kid, the name is Francesca. I just couldn't do it. I have some family friends and their daughters. Her nickname is Franny, and I think, yeah, her real name is Francesca. I just couldn't do it. The next name is Felicity. I love the name. Just like the American Doll, her name is Felicity. I love it, but I just don't know what. We'll see. Maybe it could, possibly get on my list. We'll see one day. The next name is Faye. I like the name, but it's kind of too short. I like it worded, and it's kind of like 2 syllables. but I still think it's a beautiful name. But I think I would have try to find a different spelling instead of it Faye. Or it might be like her nickname. The next name is Gloria. I love the name Gloria. Not opposed to it, but it is still pretty, like, kind of old-fashioned. Just not my type of name, like, range, but I think it's beautiful. Even the name Goldie, but it's still a little out there for me, but I think it's beautiful. And then Gertrude. I love the name, but as I just said with Faye and Gloria, it's too old-fashioned for me. I just couldn't use it. But I'm happy if you use it. I think it's a beautiful name. That's why I wrote this list of names that I think are really beautiful. It's just I can't use them. Either they're too close to a name that I want to use, or I just don't see a way that I can use it, or personally, I like the name, but it doesn't like suit me as a person. And then I like the name Greta. It's so cute. I know, like, now they're adults and their names are Greta. I also like the name Gretchen. I think that's a really beautiful name too. And Greta could also be a nickname for Gretchen. I think it's beautiful. The next name that I like is Holly. I think it's a nice name, but as I said, it's a little short, and I don't know necessarily if it'll go with those family names that I like right now, but those could always change, so we'll see. And then Henrietta. So I think it's a beautiful name. But personally, I can't name my kid that. I don't want them to get, like, I personally can't do it, but I think it's a beautiful name. So those are the names I love, but either way, I can't use them in some form. So don't take it the wrong way if your name is on this list and I've said that I won't be using them. Just know I just won't be using them because either too close to my family's name or just doesn't fit in like my kind of names with the other kids' names that we have picked out. Just doesn't go well, or the middle names that we have picked out, and they just don't work. So I'll see you in another video. I hope you have a great day. Bye.